Gaze, Gaze, come on in for a few moments. Come on in. Come on in, guys. Hey, for those that's already joining on, give me just a second. Just really quick, and we gon' go ahead and just chat for a few minutes. Nothing major. Y'all come on in. Any music you may hear playing in the background, do not own the rights to it. But, I'm just gonna have it playing a little bit. I have to watch it because they've been doing a lot of stuff with music and stuff, and it's crazy. But y'all come on in. We're gonna go ahead and get started because I'm not planning on being long. But I just want to thank the Lord for waking us up this morning, starting us on our way, or whatever time you woke up. Thanking Him for waking us up and starting us on our way, giving us all the activities of our limbs, giving us life, health, and strength, bringing us here another day. He didn't recycle yesterday and give it back to us again today. He gave us a brand new day that wasn't promising any of us. And I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful that He gave you life today. We on top of the ground, and the ground is not on top of us. A blessing, a blessing. Welcome to those that's your first time here. I am Lady Aunqunic Collins. Hey, lady, how are you? God's Day. If this is your first time joining in, listening in on God's Day, welcome. We talk about any and everything, all kinds of stuff. Long as it's positive, inspiring, inspirational, whatever it is, to keep people to look forward, to look at the positive side of things. Even though it might be a bad side, you look at the positive side of stuff and keep it that way. You don't have to continue to make it be bad. You're making it be a great thing. So that's all we do, is about helping whatever way we can. Jobs, advertising, whatever. We do all that. So but that's what we do on God's Day. So again, welcome. If this is your first time, there's nothing spectacular that we talk about that is just like, not what's going on in the world or whatever. We talked about this pandemic forever. Tired of that. We talked about the all this other kind of stuff that's going on. We don't have to keep discussing all of that. So we move on to bigger and better things, which is, y'all know I started up the website this week, a couple of days ago, I believe. If you have not checked out the website, guysday81.com, check it out. Let me know what you think. Like, share, and follow it. Put some comments out there, because there's a blog for y'all too. Go out there and let me know what y'all think about the website. So again, it's Guys Day. I put it on this video, but it's guysday81.com. Also, we have a podcast. So if you want to be a part of the podcast, you can email guysday81@gmail.com and say, hey, I want to be a guest. I want to talk about whatever. I want to bring this up. I want to talk about all it. As long as it's nothing explicit, I have to put a age requirement on, all that kind of stuff. We'll talk about it. We'll discuss it. We'll put it out there. There's no time limit. If you're still you don't want to meet up and do the podcast, we can do it virtually. That's why it's called Zoom and other things that you can do. Okay? So don't miss out on those kind of stuff that we have going on. But go and browse on the website. Again, let me know what you think. There's a lot of blogs that are, or pages that are for you as well to interact with. The blog page, Whispers in the Pews. And if for those that don't know the history behind Whispers in the Pews, is something that I started up. The history of that is on there on the About Me page. But that is there on what Whispers in the Pews is about. People like to talk about stuff amongst each other, but they don't ever tell leadership or tell nobody. I was mainly talking about church when I said Whispers in the Pews, when I brought that up, but it can go on off to something else. But people are afraid to talk about stuff, and they feel like they're not getting the assistance or the help that they need. So us as good people that we are, We try to assist and help people out and let them know that because you're in a bad situation don't mean you have to stay in a bad situation. There's positivity in everything. You have to just find it and look at it and fix it. Go that way of it being positive. You don't have to stay on the lighter side or the negative side of it. You can make it the big side. You make it on the greater side. So don't stay down because that's the way people think it ought to be. They say it's bad. Oh my gosh, it have to be bad. No, it does not. You can make it. You can make it greater. You can make it bigger. It's just all into what you will have it to be and how you looking at the positive side of stuff. I told y'all a long time ago. Because folks said that's what your name is or what's what your family come from, that they said that's going to be you. Not necessarily. Don't have to necessarily mean that it have to be you. You can change that over to be something greater, to something bigger. You have a goal you've been trying to reach after for a while. You've been putting it on the back burner. Pick it back up. Go ahead and go after it. Don't worry about the naysayers, the haters, the people that don't even care. That's not really for you no way. Don't worry about them. Keep going on and don't even worry about them. Keep going for that goal, that business you've been trying to put out there, and you keep getting those no's. Some people keep telling you no. Everybody you send out an email, you send out a text, you send a letter in the mail, you call them, and they started telling you no. Eventually, those no's will turn into a yes. But you have to believe it. You have to have the faith. Bishop, which is my husband, he talked about that a couple of weeks ago. Step out there on faith. Amen. Look, amen. You have to step out there on faith and go for that. Because if you keep waiting, depending on people that's really not for you or really don't care or don't have that same drive as you have, you'll be waiting forever. You'll be wasting years, time that you don't even have time to be wasted on. We already know time is short. You see what folks is leaving here daily, and they leaving here. I think that's my mom them used to say, they leaving here in the droves. Like it's a lot of them. They leaving a lot of people are dying all at the same time. But you have the opportunity to make your day, to make your business better. You have the opportunity to make your the decisions that you're trying to put forth for the future for you and your family. You have that opportunity now to make that big, to do something about it. Don't wait on nobody else, because they not waiting on you when they doing their stuff. When they putting their business out there, when they promoting themselves, when they talking about them, they not talking about you. So why are you waiting on them? Well, I was waiting on such and such to call me back. I was waiting on somebody to say this to me. I was waiting on. What you waiting for? Bishop got a message that he talk about there. What you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Why are you waiting on somebody else to give you what you're looking for when you can go do it yourself, when you can go get it yourself? Don't sit and wait, because you'll be waiting forever. What you waiting on them for? They not waiting on you. They going out there, they doing their thing. They getting in contact with the right people. They promoting themselves. They putting things out there about themselves, but they not talking about you. They not putting themselves out about you because they not waiting on nobody. They doing it because that's the drive they have. They really trying to promote themselves and put themselves out there. And you see people posting about their paparazzi business. They post about their about whatever they do, they boutiques, they all kinds of stuff. They post about all these things, but then when it comes down to it, they're not saying anything about you. I've always, I've gotten to this point to where maybe for the past year or so, been trying to tell other people about great businesses and with their great customer service, with their great business, whatever they're selling, their product. I try to help and let other people know that they are doing good stuff. And I love my sister. Y'all know my sister passed a couple of months ago, but we love great customer service. When somebody's customer service was good, we would just be like, girl, they got some good customer service. We're like, I know, right? So when it comes down to that customer service, I'm big on that. If you just not making no eye contact, you not greeting, you just all on your phone, you just all over the world, you just popping, doing all that, I'm not telling nobody about your business. If you got an attitude, you when you go live, you popping off on people, or you got an attitude with them, or you down in another business to promote your own business. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk. I won't do that, because like I said, I know plenty of people personally that are paparazzi consultants, but I try to support each and every last one of them some type of way, even though I don't need another piece of jewelry right now. Like, I wish I could show you, but listen, but I still try to support some way or another Buy whatever it is. And it is, if you see something, maybe you can get it for somebody else and give it to them as a gift. Everybody have a birthday that's coming up. One day, somebody's birthday come up every year that you know. Okay, somebody's birthday today, so happy birthday, whoever birthday it is today. But you can get it for them but you supporting somebody, friends, whatever, people that you love and support. Help put them out there. I told y'all my niece has relaunched her boutique, and she been posting some pictures this morning that are just like stunning. Okay, so with Fortress Boutique, so check out Fortress Boutique. She is on Facebook and she is on Instagram. Her name is Takasha Brown Olea. Check her out. She is with Fortress Boutique, and it's FORTRESSBOUTIQ. Don't put the UE on the end. It's TIQ. If you go to my God's Day page, you'll see that I posted her picture from today. She has relaunched her business and her website. So go out there and support her. Great customer service, beautiful products, great things. And if it's not for you, you may have to get it for your wife, your girlfriend, your significant other, your auntie, your mama, your cousin. Hey, lady, how are you, God's Day? But you got to get it for somebody, okay? Don't be afraid to step out there, even for yourself, because if it was you, you would want somebody else to support you in what you're doing. Don't think that, I told y'all a long time ago, don't think you're going to be the only person that people are going to call or they're going to need. Make sure you treat people how you want to be treated. You want to be treated fairly and correctly and not with no discrimination or no issues. Make sure you're treating people that same type of way. You feel some type of way when you walk inside of a store. Oh, that's my jam right there, but I'm not going to turn it up because Facebook be tripping about music. But make sure that you're supporting people that are doing great things. You feel some type of way you walk into a store and they don't greet you. Y'all know y'all walk into CC's. I haven't been to CC's in years. But you walk in CC's, welcome to CC's. They be howling out. You want to feel like you wanted to come into that particular establishment. That's the way people want to when they come and purchase your product or they come to you. They want to feel like, okay, she's excited about having me as a customer, as a consumer, as a client, or however you want to put it. You're excited or happy about that. And I'm not just talking about with business. I'm talking about people, period. You just don't, when you walk into somebody's house, you don't just be looking at them like they have to speak back. No, courtesy is to speak when you walk into a room, when you walk into a space. You walked in, they were already there. Why not speak? That's like calling somebody's phone. Okay? You call somebody's phone or their house and they pick up the phone and you be like, oh, hey, where is such and such? No. You don't do that. You speak to that person first. Hey, how are you? How's things going? And you ain't probably got to go that far, but you could say, hey, how are you? At least speak to that person. Then say, hey, is such and such there? But you don't be like, hey, is such and such over there? You speak. You just, some people just don't do that. And I've done to do that together. Be like, oh, well, hey, how are you? My day is fine. Or, whatever. Because it's just a common courtesy of just being nice, of being great people. And when folks think you got an attitude, like, oh, you got an attitude, you wouldn't even speak. Nothing wrong with speaking. It costs you nothing to speak. Just like it costs you nothing to share somebody's great things. They new music, they new push that share button and push whatever okay or whatever it is you're supposed to push afterwards. Share people information. It's okay to support. When they made $100 bill, they didn't stop it. They made plenty. They made a lot of them. It can be spread abroad. The Lord allowed that to happen, to where you can spread and get the love everywhere. You can't do everything. You can't be everywhere at the same time. We are not God, okay? So we can't be everywhere at the same time. You have to be nice to other people and expect for if you feel some type of way about certain things, expect for that to be the same way. You don't want to treat nobody nasty because they treating you nasty. I told y'all a couple of months ago we went to some place, something. Even this man just went off because he felt like the lady didn't give him a straw or something. He went off. Like he cussed hard. And I was like, what? And we was all looking like, is it really necessary for you to do that to this lady? And she was like, I didn't even say nothing to him. But the lady before him, he was rude to her too because of her He felt like she put his food too close together. They was in separate containers. I mean, like, what did you want? It was just a reason to do. That's why I said, but they were really nice to him. They didn't get out there, and she said, I didn't even do anything to you, sir. She was really nice, because some people, they feed off of what you give them. Kill people with kindness. That's the greatest thing you can do. You ain't got to snap out. Sometimes you do. You just be like, oh, I want to say this, but you kill people with kindness, and they get mad. They super upset because you are more nicer to them than they are to you, and you not bother them, and they get upset at you because you don't bother them. Don't let nobody get to you. Smile and be like, oh, okay, because I could be as nasty as you, but that's not my character. That's not who I am. The Lord has blessed me to have a better attitude than what you have, and you got some things you need to work on. And a lot of time when people just snap and go off, it's some stuff that's within them. It has nothing to do with you, and they make it feel like it's about you or something that you did, and it's not. Don't take it so personal, because that's why I was telling my daughter when school was in, and she was like, Mom, they say such and such. I said, you realize that it probably wasn't you, it probably was them, and some stuff that may be going on at home, and it's just sitting weighed on their chest, or it's bothering them, so they don't know how to deal with it, and they just ration it out at you. Don't feel bad about that. I look at the bigger side of stuff. Look at the positive side of stuff, because they're up and over. You just like, sometimes these kids go off and be mad because they have nowhere to go, or they have a home to go to and there's nobody there, or something may be cut off, some lights or water or gas or whatever may be cut off. Hey, sister in love, how are you? God say, listen, they may be dealing with stuff on the outside or at home or wherever, and they don't know how to deal with it when they come amongst people, but that's not your fault. That's why I say it's not always time to fight in battle. It's deeper. Sometimes more issues that you see people with is way deeper than what you think it is. But folks always say, did you hear her? She like that. Why are you upset? You don't know what went on in there. That baby probably ain't 8. That person, I'm not necessarily saying it's a kid. And it's grown people don't know how to deal with hard conversations or hard situations. There's a lot of people don't know what it's like to get your water cut off. Some people don't know what it's like to get your electric cut off. They don't know what to do. Some people they don't know what to do if they get put out. They don't know what to do if they don't know where their next meal is coming from. So you can't be upset, because people just be like, I'm just going to leave here because it's best that I'm just not even here on earth anymore. But you going back and forth with people, why? All the folks do it on social media, why? Folks send you a text, you just be like, okay, we'll talk about it later. I don't do the full text and going back and forth, because now when you sit up there and you're not getting them full understanding in the text. You don't know if they hollering in there. To me, when all caps, that means you hollering at me. So let's lowercase this, okay? Lowercase your life, because I don't know what it means, but I'm not that person. I'm not gonna get offended by it. But you do have people that take that to heart, or they feel like, huh? I don't think so. But you have all these people that have animosity, they have things going on at home, and they take it out on you or other people because they don't know how to deal with things on their own, or they don't know what's going to happen to them next. So that's why I said be nice to people. I learned that from my mom a long time ago. Now, don't get me wrong, I've been upset with folks, and I don't say stuff back to people or whatever, because I felt like that's what was needed. And sometimes, listen, I will say this, you don't need two things. You don't need an entourage to make your point. You don't need people to stand around. I'm gonna wait till I get, and then you got to have all these people around you. You don't need that in order to get your point across. And you don't have to be mean and cussing and nasty to somebody to get your point across. You can be nice and civil with people and get your point across and be done with it. Don't keep feeding off the same old thing. People love drama. Have you ever just been around people that just love, I call it the messy ministry, but you got a lot of people that just like to be around mess, and they just got to be involved in mess, and they got to know everything, and they got to be involved. They got to, girl, what she saying? They got to go read every 2,000 comments, and they want to see the screenshots, they want to see the portraits, they want to see all of these things that goes on behind us. They want to see everything. They're part of the messy ministry. Don't be like all that time wasted trying to figure out the deeper issue on what's going on with everybody. When you're trying to figure all of those things out, you know how much positive things you could have been a part of. You know how many many positive situations that you could have been in having in which within you could have been doing. You could have been doing something, but now it took you a whole 2 or 3 hours to come up with. Carla said hi. It took you a whole 2 or 3 hours to go through all of that. In those 2 or 3 hours, you could have been doing something positive, posting something positive, doing something positive, or whatever. But all in all, God is still good. He's still just great. You see the great things that God does for you. He causes you not to be involved in the whirlwind of life, like what's going on the outside. You don't have to carry it on the inside. You don't have to, again, and I'm saying on the outside, like with everything that's going on the outside with the world, you don't have to bring it into your house and make it a negative thing. You can say, I know, Lord, there's some things that's going on. You could pray, and you don't have to be don't get me wrong, because I'm not even trying to go down that road about the protesting and the rioting, but whatever, because people do what they want to. That's their business. You can handle it how you want. Don't get upset. Not like the way somebody I was listening to yesterday, I think they had a great perspective on this whole situation, which is something I had been saying a long time ago, and that was my first time listening to them. But what they were saying was good information, but at the same time saying that you can't get upset with people that choose not to go down there or choose not to go do the protesting or whatever. And you can't get, and the people that are protesting can't the people that are not protesting can't get mad at the folks that are. Either way it go, what you upset for? People choose what they want to. But the greatest thing that I seen the perspective, and I don't know if y'all did, and I'm not gonna go down this because that's not anyway. Happening out there, but I will say this. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, my eye was itching right here. But I will say this: it's amazing to me. Y'all might get mad. I might get blocked or followed by whomever. You know, guys, that we talk about everything, and we just try to be as serious and upfront. When do I ever? Oh yeah, they brought one of my packages. Look, one of my packages showed up. Packages did show up today. Cause your dad. Somebody knocked on the door. Somebody knocked on the door, and I said, "Who was there?" Your daddy said, "I don't know." And I said, "Who package is that?" He said, "This yours." What? My package came? Look, that's just one. I think I'm still waiting on 2 more.
You waiting on 2? I'm waiting on like
that. 6. I ordered that the first week in March, and I just got it the first week in June.
I'm just expecting mine to come early like they always do. Every time
yeah, good luck.
Come early, but now
it's been 3 months, and I'm just now getting my package.
I just say 3 months. That's what you not for me.
Yeah, 3 months for me. So that's what I'm saying. Just be patient.
She low, but I was ran up out of there.
She ain't making no noise, so leave her alone. So my thing is this, and I'm not talking about no one somebody. I'm not talking about I won't say one somebody. I'm just gonna say I'm not talking about certain people. Let me just say it like that. But I just want y'all to. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave this situation alone. It was ironic to me that everybody, and my husband even had pastor friends that was calling him and telling him, why are y'all still open? Y'all know the police can come and they can give you a ticket, they can shut you down, they can take you to jail, and they have been taking folks, and I'm not just talking about here in Texas, I'm talking about everywhere, because people still chose to go to have church, or still chose to have their church doors open, or still chose to do that. But as I stated before, you didn't come and arrest me when I went to Walmart, where they didn't limit people walking into Walmart. They may have changed up their some rules or whatever. It may have closed early. They may have told you to go in one door and come out the other door or whatever. But you didn't limit people inside of Walmart. I know some stores did, and I'm not talking about everybody. I'm just talking about certain ones. But it's ironic to me that y'all shouldn't be having church, or y'all shouldn't be doing this, but we can go to Walmart where it's 2,000 people in there. But now the virus is not gone, because if y'all have not seen since the protesting and the killing of this young man, Lord, please bless his family and everybody involved, and the others that have been families that have had to go down this road and deal with this same situation, praying for those and not knocking any of that. But it's not against the law for how many people has been downtown protesting and the virus is still not gone. And I'm talking about officers. So they can't get it because they covered in. I'm just asking a question. It's nothing. But I'm trying to figure out these same police officers or same officials or government or whatever was saying go to these places and get on with their hair to open up a beauty shop. And she's like, I got to feed my kids. And she still opened up her beauty shop. She don't went to jail and everything. So was that in vain? Or does that mean, because now you have the rise. I read an article before I got on here earlier today. I read an article where it stated that the numbers have been like above history, like they're rising, and more deaths have happened in a single day than it has since this virus have hit the states. So what are we doing? So I'm confused. Like, it seemed like to me we're rather satisfied. And I said this a long time ago, so don't take it if you hear it on something else or from somebody else. I stated this before. We listen to the government, and okay, the government said we're not listening to them now because we downtown protesting, or we were ever protesting. We want, again, not knocking the protesting. Please understand, not knocking that. What I'm saying is, y'all it's a lot of things that's okay to be done, but it's not okay for the other side to be done. Hey lady, how are you guys today? I'm just asking a question, and maybe it's me just not understanding, because you just like, so the government say you can go downtown and protest, but also it does state that you have the freedom of religion, so which means I can go to church if I choose. But y'all out giving people tickets, you arresting pastors, you giving them citation, you putting them all on the news, and y'all broadcasting. But when it come down to protesting, it's not the same, because now, do understand, the numbers have risen so high since the protesting has happened, to where we just forgot about the coronavirus. I told y'all a long time ago, don't get distracted by stuff that's going on. Now watch, once all of this die down, this situation die down. They still didn't send your package?
No.
I'm sorry.
They're not even updated. They're not even updated.
I'm sorry. You talked to your sister?
Yes, I was asleep.
Oh.
What she say?
Mm-hmm.
She got you?
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to answer. Hey lady, how are you guys today? But that's what I'm saying. We have the right to the freedom of religion. We have that right. But I know we also have do all of those things. I'm confused about the protesting is okay, even though this virus is here, but we couldn't go to church and serve God. Like, I'm confused. Like, it's okay for me to go and fight for something over here, but I need to fight for where my eternal life is gonna be. And I'm not fighting. I wasn't fighting for that. I'm just like, okay, government, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna close my church doors. Okay, government, whatever you say, because I don't want no ticket. But I'd rather end up in jail, or I'd rather end up doing whatever, or catching the virus from being around amongst these thousands of people that I don't even know. And now we out here, and we in close proximity, and there's folks have taken their children down there. People have put on or have didn't have on face masks or any of those things. But this is what I'm fighting for. But I'm not fighting for God's business. I'm not fighting to keep the church doors open. I'm confused. It's me that's confused. Okay, so and again, hey, make it blah, maybe whatever, and to me, I don't even care. It's just, the point is, we have to be serious about this thing, and we have not. Some things matter and some things don't. When it come down to God and church business and doing the will of God, we put that on the low. It's the bottom of the totem pole. It's on the low end. But when it's about getting out there fighting for rights, for everything else, I mean, even for pride and rights to do this and do that, we fight hard for that. But nobody's fighting for God. This business over here is just low and low. It's steady getting lower and lower. And I'm not telling everybody to believe. I'm just talking about those that are believers, that believe in who he is and know what he can do. You believe in Jesus. You know what he's about. That's the people I'm talking about. Hey, how are you guys today? Them the people I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ones that are just on this believe, but we not fighting for that. You had a lot of pastors that had so much willpower. Now they're calling out pastors, oh, y'all ain't down here marching, y'all ain't doing that. But you want to be close my church doors. But you want me to come down here and fight? I'm just asking a question. I'm just trying to see. There was a piece of her. I'm sorry, y'all. But you got me out here want me to fight for that, but I didn't fight hard enough to keep my church doors open or to allow more than 10 people into a service at a time. Even though we could have done the 6 feet apart with 25 or 30 people, but you made me come down to 10. I didn't fight hard for that. I'm just like, okay, I do what you say. Now I have to go down here and fight hard because of why? If you got this all together and you pray to you can again, not knocking those that wants to go and fight and do all that. I'm not knocking that. That's not doing that. I'm just talking about just look at the reality of it, how quick we are to go and jump on one thing, but we missed out on this other greater side of things. Hey, First Lady, how are you guys today? We missing out. Excuse me. We missing out on that. When we talking about fighting for God, we down here we doing it. I'm not saying don't fight for rights or don't fight to have this police brutality and his police killing our young men and our young black men and all that. I'm not knocking that. I'm just talking about the importance. How important is that of you fighting over God's business? When they say close your church, don't do that. Everybody just, I'm not saying everybody. I'm just saying how quick everybody just was like, okay. But the government had a hold on us and we accepted that hold. And what we should have done as a church all over, you can't, I'm not talking about the small church because we got to go behind the ones that have a bigger pool. They're part of the political that fight for stuff, they all. I'm talking about the ones that we. Hey guys, day, how are you? But we got all these things that are going on. We not fighting for God. We fighting for everything else. But when are we going to actually fight for Him? When are we going to actually put him in the forefront of our lives? We going to make Him, because you pray to Him, you tell Him everything you need that we've been discussing for months and Sundays. I'm just say that. I've been talking to y'all for months and Sundays. For months and Sundays, the stuff that they used to that I've been saying about this situation on what's been going on with that, we it's just like it's everything just get thrown up under the rug, or it doesn't even get talked about, because we feel like what about, hey lady, how are you guys today? What we feel like we have missed out on, we have to do with what's being said or what's been going on. But sometimes you got to come out that box. I told you it's okay to be different. It's okay to be different. It's all right. I completely agree with you. We stay in Walmart. I just said that. Hey lady, how are you guys today? I'm just now saying your name up here, etc. We don't know everyone there. We can't even come to church amongst the people we actually know. Exactly what I'm saying. I've been saying this for months. Amazing to me that I know everybody that's a part of our church family. I know everybody that's a part of our church family, but I cannot fellowship with them in church because it's more than 10 people. At the time it wasn't 10, but it's more than, I understand if you already have the symptoms or you're over that, you're talking about the age that they was talking about, your respiratory. I'm not talking about folks that, I'm not talking about none of that. I'm talking about people that are able. We still going to walk around Walmart. We've been to Sam's. We done been to go to the gas station, and we ain't going nowhere, but we got gas. We've been somewhere everywhere. Walking around all of these different stores and things, but we can't fellowship together. But then I'm gonna tell you what, like I said, Alicia, what happened was we just ended up just doing what the government said. Let's just close. Let's just lock the doors. But we downtown and we fighting that. And we can get the virus, and we rising these numbers up because some people have landed up in jail. If you didn't get it out there while you protesting, again, not knocking folks that's protesting, that's fighting. Don't get that. Don't take me as that's what I'm doing, because that has nothing to do with it. I'm just saying how the government hasn't said too much about that. Y'all can't protest. Now I know they've been trying all kind of ways, excuse me, to come up with the different stuff. But y'all, we down here protesting. We can get the virus just by standing next, whatever the case. Because in the words of my husband, they've been saying it's airborne for all this time. But whatever, we ain't gonna get into that. But you got all these things that are going on. But when it came down to church, we limited to church. But we can go to the grocery store and see uh, Mr. Sunkiss said that he wasn't going. If it gets greater, he ain't closing nothing else. He don't get no play on my live. Mr. Sunkiss, y'all. If you know what Sunkiss look like, you know what I'm talking about. So, he's not gonna close anything else. He don't care. He doesn't care what happens to us, and we have to be mindful of a lot of stuff. That's why I said these distractions that's steady going on. I'ma pay y'all for y'all vote. I want y'all. Okay, this done happen now. Let me send them out there. I had a question, but I don't know if yeah. But you got all these things that are going on the outside, but we getting distracted. So y'all think because you're going down and protesting, the virus is still not there? Because I have seen some people have asked that same question. And then the numbers and everybody don't report the correct numbers because they don't want all these hospitals and stuff. Everybody don't report the numbers. I got a friend of mine that follows this and they say y'all do be aware because these are the numbers that y'all see. Don't mean these are the real numbers. All hospitals are not reporting the correct amount that has the virus within their hospital. So be mindful of that kind of stuff. I'm just saying, you got people that are deeper in. That's why I said don't get distracted by what's going on because it's easily to get distracted. We fighting for one thing, but something else is going on. Now again, when this died down with the protesting and the rioting and rights and stuff, guess what's going to happen? Something else is going to pop up. I promise you something else is going to pop up. The virus ain't even gone, and they already got this going on at the same time. Mind you, they've opened up everything in the world again. Well, I'm going to say Texas because everything ain't quite open all over. But a lot of states have reopened. So don't get distracted and run out here and not be mindful of things that's going on within our city. Be mindful of that. Hey, Miss Gladys, how are you guys? Day. First I left the nail shop. I just left the nail shop, but I'm also at church, and it boils down to people making excuses and they gonna do what they want. You exactly right, and that's why I said and I know people gonna do what they want to. Let me tell you something. Because all I've been doing, I work from home, so all I've been doing was going to church on Sunday and coming back home. If we needed anything or things needed to be done, my husband would go to the store and get what we needed and come back, and we just be at the house. And I left to go get something to eat yesterday. That was my first time leaving the house since Sunday. Cause where am I going? What am I going for? And you right, I went to the nail shop 2 weeks ago. It's time for me to go back. But I went to the nail shop too because it was my birthday, so I wanted to. And they had the whole glass thing up, and they only let 5 people in there. And then they, the lady, what you call them people? She came through, let me say that, and she was making sure. She said, I'm not here to do any of that. She said, this is the only nail shop that I've seen. She said, y'all know how many nail shops I've been in? She said, this is the first nail shop I've been in, and they are actually in compliance. She said, I'm only here for education this time. I'm not here to serve no tickets. I'm not here to arrest nobody. I'm not here to get nobody in no trouble. She said, I just want to make sure that y'all are educated about what needs to be. She was talking to the owners of the nail shop, but she said, I just wanted to make sure that she said, I'm educating y'all. She said, but this is the only nail shop I've been in where it's been this less amount of people. And I said, he's been doing good because everybody come up here. He said, give me an hour, come back in an hour, come back in an hour. He didn't let no more than 5 people in there. And I was like, well, mine's is dry, I'm gonna go so somebody else can come in. But she said, I've been to nail shops and people were standing at the door like it was max. And she said, I didn't arrest nobody. She said, I had to educate y'all. Please don't have so many people in here. And the guy was like, it's just me and my wife in here working, but I'm only letting 5 in at a time. And then they didn't use all of their spot things. They only used, they skipped 2 in between. She said, this is the way it's supposed to be. She said, this is the first nail shop I've been in, and they actually following rules. I appreciate that. She said, you don't know how many nail shops I've been in to where I'm standing up saying, are y'all serious? Like, y'all just don't care? Is it that important for your nails to get done to where you can't wait? And that's why I waited to after, like, weeks after they said everything was open, because I already knew. But the people I go to, she told me, I asked them, I said, y'all been open since they allowed the nails? They said, no, we just opened up the day before. So May 19th was the actual day that they actually opened up, even though they said they can open up a couple of weeks before that. They was like, we just wanted to make sure. But it's just about, and again, like you said, we still have church. We never did stop having church. We still kept the church doors open. And I asked my husband this. I said, if you have everybody that may come on Sunday morning with our praise team, with our musicians, with him being a pastor, whatever. I said, if you get 10 people and you got a family of 5 that come in, do you turn them away, or do you sit there and you allow them to come in? He said, when it all boils down to it, who am I to turn people away from serving God? Who am I to tell people that? He said, now it comes down to it, I got to let them in. What if that were the people that God had to, people say you don't know, you may be entertaining an angel. That could have been them. You don't know how you could have saved it. Like, what if the father of that family decided, I'm taking my whole family out tonight unless I get to see who God is, unless I get to know who God is, unless God is really showing me something that I don't get. I may go home and do that tonight. And all he needed was to go to a church that turned him away, and he caused that to change. Did you see it on the news? Be like, I could have changed that whole family's life. That whole family could have been here, but I turned them away because the government said I can't have more than 10 in here. A lie. He said, I can't turn them away. If I got 10 people come in after these 10, I'm gonna let them in. I'm sorry, I'm gonna let them in. And hey, it is what it is when you have that problem. But because I asked him, I said, do you turn people away from God because the government said you can't let more than 10 people in? Like, what is that? What we doing?
I wash dishes.
Well, give her.
Where did I have her clothes?
She ain't gonna stay. Come on. Okay, y'all, this is the grand girl.
Don't mind her, y'all.
Don't mind her. Hey, sugar. Hey, sugar mama.
Let me get that straight.
Uh-oh.
Nah, I just started put your segments for things.
I don't know what just happened then. Say hi. Tell everybody hi. Say hey, sugar mama. Tell them hi. Say hi. Say hi, everybody.
Sorry, y'all.
Listen, no, because you changing my computer.
Well, where you gonna do with it? What
she can sit it right there. Here. Hey, sugar mama. Okay, y'all, this Kimara. If y'all don't already know, she looking for you too. This Kimara. I'm gonna hold her for a few minutes. Don't be over here touching her there. See? Y'all already touching stuff. You just no. Just sit there. Play with your toy. Anyway, good evening. Preacher Woman is back. I'm sorry, y'all. Stop. Leave that alone. You gotta talk. Cause I already knew what she gonna do. Okay, it's back. Praise God. Keep on keeping on, sis. Come visit us at Grace and Truth Apostolic Church, you and your husband. Why do I know where that is? Where is it, up there on Bruton? I seen that. You say hi, sugar mama. Say hi. You gonna say hi? I know where that is. I think that's where it is, up there. Or did y'all move? I think I'm right. But anyway, my bad, y'all. Hold on a minute. No, sugar mama. What you trying? Excuse me. Make her a bottle.
Huh?
Make her a bottle before you come get them.
I thought Dad said she ate because she went to sleep.
Yeah. You can still make it and have it ready. Okay, y'all. Used to be on Lake June. Now we're on St. Augustine. Right. That's where Shanita went or go. St. Augustine. Yeah, up there behind the Exxon or the Fina. It might be a Fina or Exxon. Might be Fina. I'm not even sure. Gwen, yes. Okay, I know. Yeah, my cousin Gwen, Shanita's sister. Yeah. Oh, I love Gwen. I love them, all them. Gwen is hilarious. Oh, she used to. Okay. Baby, Sugar Mama is busy, y'all. I'm busy. I'm a busy baby. I'm a busy baby. Man, no, no. So, but anyway, yeah, I know exactly where it is. Okay, okay. Um, but I will. But I just wanted us to be mindful of some things that we have been missing, or we got distracted from. We get distracted by a whole lot of stuff, and we miss what God is saying to us. We miss how God is telling us to take heed to a whole lot of stuff. Yes, yes, you're right. Um, we're missing a whole lot of stuff because of what God is trying to tell us some stuff, and we just miss it because we want to see what we want to see. We want to believe what we want to believe. We have no facts. We are not about what we should be about. We just doing our own little stuff, and we miss out on a whole lot of things that God is trying to show us. You just messing. You moving my hair out the way. Is my hair in your face? What God is trying to show us or what He's doing. God is doing some great stuff. Some good things is coming or popping up or uh, being done. And as I stated before, if y'all have not already went to the website and checked out the website, which is guysday81.com, please go in and check it out. Be interactive with the website. You get a chance to put your little stuff on there. It's not just for me. I'm just hosting it. I have um, things out there for y'all, for everybody else too. So again, go check out the website, guysday81.com. Don't forget about the podcast. There is a page on the website that's about the podcast. Hey, what you trying to get? What you trying to get? What's going on? Yeah. Um, but doing those good things. So check out the podcast as well. And it's on all types of podcast platforms. I do have a couple of things I need to post about that or about other stuff that I want y'all to listen in on or be ready for. But I wanted to get this information out there to y'all. And since I hadn't been on here to actually talk to y'all yesterday, you want to open it? It was open.
Oh, I got the wrong one. This one from yesterday.
I'm about to say. But yeah, don't forget, guys. They has got some good stuff. We got some more stuff that's getting ready to happen. Keep on going on. But check out the website, guysday81.com. Check out the podcast, which is Guys Day. The link is attached to here. Both links. Links to the podcast information is on this video as well as the website. The website is also on our Guys Day Facebook page. We also have an Instagram page. So good things, great things is coming up. I still got some responses to some other stuff that I've been inboxed about. I will be doing something. It's supposed to be today, but I think it's been changed to next week. So be prepared for that. Something that I'm helping a friend out with. That will be next week. That's what I'm told. And get that. Next week it'll be should be, so I get more information. Of course, I'm gonna tell y'all about it as I am giving information about it, but I want y'all to just to be informed on what's going on. Please check out my niece Takasha Brown Olea with Fortress Boutique. When I promise you she's doing her thing, she has relaunched her business, which is Fortress Boutique without the UE on the end. So it's FORTRESSBOUTIQ, and it's Takasha Brown Olea, and that is my sister's oldest daughter. She has relaunched her business, relaunched her website. It is beautiful. So go check her out. I posted her on my Guys Day page. I'm gonna post her on my page too, so y'all can see who I'm talking about. Check her out. Buy something for your wife, your girlfriend, your sister, your auntie, your mama, your secret admirer, somebody you like, whatever. Your daughter. Go out there and I told you everybody got a birthday coming up. Christmas is even coming up. You can buy it early. So make sure that you're doing that. So please check her out, Takasha Brown Olea with Fortress Boutique, and support her. Support the website. She has a website too, so once you click on the link on her page, it'll take you straight to the website. But check out, guys. Yeah, you gonna tell them about the website, huh? You got scared. You gotta tell them about the website, girl. Say guysday81.com. You gonna say it? You gonna say it, Sugar Mama? You gonna say it, Sugar Mama? I'm gonna say it. Yes, I am. Come on, come on. Say Guys Day. You saying it? You ain't nothing coming out your mouth. Your lips just moving. Say guysday81.com. Yes, guysday81.com. Yes. Say guysday81.com. Say go check out it. Say go check it out. Say go check out the website. Say please go check it out and check out the podcast, Guys Day. Okay? If you want to email me and be a guest or you want to bring awareness to something, you can email me or information. You can send it to me at Guys Day. You did half? If it's half, fine. GuysDay81 at gmail.com and email me and say, hey, I want to be a guest. I want to bring up some information, some community awareness, or some information that needs to be brought to the forefront. Even if you're an activist or you're a protester or you're whatever, you want to put your experience out there, you can do it on a podcast. You're more than welcome to do so. Again, email me, guysday81 at gmail.com. So those are all the good things we got. Don't forget about Lip Gloss for Love. Lip Gloss for Love is a non-profit organization for for domestic violence, not non-domestic violence. So Lip Gloss for Love is a non-profit organization for domestic violence. So if you see posting about Lip Gloss for Love, support that. You may know somebody, you may not, but if you share the information, somebody on your page may see it. You got 500 friends. Somebody at their 500 friends may be, and I pray they're not, but they may be dealing with a domestic violence situation. You never know. But by you posting it, they're not saying anything. They can use the information because you shared the information. So share that page, like that page, support that page. They have a website as well, lipglossforlove.org. So please support them in what they're doing, the great things that they're doing with trying to stop domestic violence. Slow this, and it has been more now that this virus has come out. So I said more things are happening that we may not be privy to, we may not be aware of. And because we're not aware of it doesn't mean that it's not happening. So that's why I said put that support, put that information out there and let other people know on what's about domestic violence, because it is a real thing, and it's not just for women that have that get abused, it's men as well. So we just want to make sure that we're supporting Lip Gloss for Love, a nonprofit organization for domestic violence. Also, don't forget to like, share, and follow the New Freedom Chapel Missionary Baptist Church page. That page, where the great, amazing, wonderful pastor is none other than the Bishop Dwight Collins. Please like, share, and support that page. We went live last Tuesday night for Bible study. I would greatly appreciate if you can go back and like, share, and follow that page, okay? And listen to all the videos and look at the pictures. We've been doing Facebook Lives for years, okay? So, but you can go back and listen to a whole lot of stuff. I still got stuff that I have not posted that needs to go on that page. There's also an Instagram page. So if you are an IG person, please go to Instagram and follow the New Freedom Chapel Missionary Baptist Church. I think it's New Freedom Chapel MBC. Go like that page. The live videos are not there, but there are postings, pictures, and all other kind of stuff is on there. I'm also going to invite you out to church this Sunday, just in case I don't come back on here tomorrow. Say thank you, Aunt Kyla. If I don't get back on here tomorrow, I'm inviting y'all, and you know I'm gonna post it anyway. I'm gonna invite you out to the New Freedom Chapel Missionary Baptist Church this Sunday morning, which is first Sunday we do communion. But I would love to invite you out to church. New Freedom Chapel Missionary Baptist Church. The address is 2219 Lamont Avenue. Kyla, I don't think it's coming out. I don't think it's coming out. Okay, give me a second. No, I can't. Switch it out with that. Hold on, Mama. Switch it out with that. With the other bottle, the blue. This ain't the one. This is a new one I gave her. What the other bottle she had? You gonna have to give her that because this ain't coming out. Hold on, sugar mama. She finna give you another one. It ain't coming out. I'm talking to her. It ain't coming out. I know. I know. I know. Yeah, I know. That's what I said, girl. I know. That's what I told her. That it wasn't coming out. What else? What else you say, sugar mama? That ain't calling. That ain't coming out, girl. I need this to come out. Hold on, sugar mama. Okay, let's see if that works. Say, hold down. You ready? Here you go. Is it coming out now? I guess it is. Okay, hold on. Let me sit you down. Okay, and Carla, yeah. Hey, how are you guys today? I said when you finish, you can come get her, cause I got to start back doing what I was doing. But I do. But I just wanted to make sure I put that info. Hey, how you doing? Put that information out there. So again, check out the website, guysday81.com. The link is on this video. Also, the link to the other social media platforms that I'm on are on this video, as well as the website. I've updated the website on my Guys Day page, so it's there. Please maneuver around the Guys Day website, guysday81.com. Let me know what you think. Interact with it. You get a chance to post. It's a blog out there for you. You get a chance to do all kind of stuff. Order a t-shirt. All kind of stuff. So be interactive with it. We just launched it this week. Excited about it because it was something I had been working on for months. And I did it. I did my own website. I didn't pay no one to do that website. I did it myself, and I'm proud of me for that. But my daughter says she is so proud of me. I did my own website. It took me a little, and the only reason why it took me longer than it did with the passing of my sister, I did not work on it at that time. I just didn't feel it then. I didn't want to do it. So with her passing in April, I just didn't work on it pretty much the month of April. So I've been working on it for months and finally got it done and finally launched it the other day, and I'm excited about it. Again, huh? Yeah, she ain't complaining. Because she would have been on holler by now. That's her. That was her mashed potatoes.
Well, they gone. You should tell them to put something in there.
But that's okay. She good.
She would have been knocked out for real. That's all of a sudden
So, but check it out. And again, there's a lot of good information on there for you to interact with, for you to post and blog about. And I'm still updating some news information on there, so we can blog and just talk and have a good time on there. So if I'm not even on here, that information will be on there. But there's a lot of good stuff. Also, don't forget about the YouTube. We have a YouTube channel, which is called Whispers in the Pews. Please go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I guess I'll be working on that, updating that here soon. Real soon. I'll start working on it. I got another project I'm working on right now. I told you when I finish one project, I start a whole new one. So this new project, it seemed pretty easy. I just got to fix some little glitches on it and then move on to something. But as I was saying, I did my own website. I didn't pay nobody to do this website. She did it herself. Are you trying to give me a high five? Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Sugar Mama. Thank you, Sugar Mama. Thank you, girl. So, but yeah, I'm excited about that because I did it myself and I didn't have to pay nobody no hundreds and thousands of dollars to get done what my vision of what I wanted to get done. Getting assistance and help for it was little to none, but I did it. I figured it out. I worked through the kinks. I worked through the crevices. And some nights it was 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm still up working on it. I know I was on my husband's nerve, but I got it done. Okay. So, but anyway, I'm going to go, y'all, because I have to move on. I got to do some stuff. And I want y'all to be blessed and have a great weekend. Don't forget about the podcast, God's Day podcast. Don't forget about the email, godsday81 at gmail.com. Don't forget about the website. The website is godsday81.com. Okay, did I remember that we had a website? Godsday81.com. And don't forget about all the other pages I told you to go and like and support these people that are doing great things. Also, if you want to have your church or business advertised, please email me, guysday81.com. Okay? Guysday81.com. All right? And other things that we have going on. I want y'all to be blessed. Have a great rest of y'all evening. Y'all stay safe. Stay covered by the blood of Jesus. Okay? Stay covered. Don't get distracted by what's going on the outside and bringing it in on the inside. You are a better you. You are a prettier you. You are a handsome you. You are an amazing you. You are doing some amazing things, and He's listening to your prayers. Y'all don't give up on them prayers. That stuff you've been praying about, you've been working out, you think you don't gave up. Lord, you ain't gonna answer my prayer. Lord, you ain't gonna do that. Don't stop. Keep going after the keep praying. God is listening to him. He just telling you it's not time. In due time, it's all gonna come to the forefront. I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me. You finished? You finished with it, sugar mama? You finished? Are you up here grinning? But yeah, make sure you finish. Don't throw it down. Oh, you finished. Okay. I'm put it over here out the way. So, but anyway, yes, y'all have a blessed rest of y'all weekend. If y'all week, y'all stay covered. Like I said, stay covered by the blood of Jesus. Stay safe. Stay saved. Keep lifting up the name of Jesus. Don't be afraid to talk about him or witness to somebody else about him. Don't always have to be about business, or I have to always be about tell somebody about Jesus. They would love to hear how great he is, because they have listened to the miracles that God has performed in your life. Okay, and you don't want to miss out on telling others about Jesus and how great he is to you. Now I'm gonna let you get that, sugar mama, because you did that. Here, you broke it. You dropped it. How great God has been in your life. Don't give up on those goals, or on those things that you've been praying to God for. He's listening to you. I promise you that he is. He is definitely listening to you, and he is excited. And he hasn't heard from you in a while, this will be a great day to let him hear from you. Don't be afraid. It's like having a conversation between you and somebody else, but you just being more sincere when you're talking to him. And nobody have to know what you're praying about. Nobody have to know what the dealings between you and God. Nobody have to know what that's about. That's between you and him. It's personal. It's a conversation. It's private between you and him. Now, if you want to get out and say, Lord, I just want to pray for all this, that's fine. But I'm talking about things that you're looking for God to heal your body, to heal your mama's body, some personal stuff that's going on to get your mind from wandering one way and you trying to get on the right path, or keeping you involved in the same type of atmosphere, and you trying to change your life to get yourself from around these certain type of people or certain type of things, or getting involved in the same type of situations over and over again. You praying about that? Go back to praying about it. I promise you he's listening. I promise you he's listening. Say amen. Say amen. Amen. I promise you he's listening. So don't give up on that. But I'm going to go because I have to finish doing what I'm doing. I want y'all to have a great day. Blessed rest of y'all week. Y'all weekend, y'all day, y'all weekend. Going into, again, I'm inviting you out to the New Freeman Chapel Missionary Baptist Church, 2219 Lamont Avenue, Dallas, Texas, 75216. Where the great, amazing, wonderful pastor is none other than D. Bishop Dwight Collins. Don't forget to check out the website, guysday81.com. Check out the podcast on God's Day. Check out the YouTube channel, which is Whispers in the Pews. And also check out all the other social media platforms that God's Day and myself is a part of. Okay? We want y'all to have a blessed one. Stay safe, stay safe. Remember, God loves you. Yes. Tell him. Say, God loves you. Say, God loves you. Tell him. Say, God loves you. High five. Yeah, sugar mama. Yeah. She know how to pop her tongue. Okay? She 9 months to know how to pop it. There you go. Show them how to pop their tongue. Yeah. Show them how to pop your tongue. Yeah, sugar mama. Yes. Yes, high five. But y'all have a great rest of y'all evening. God loves you. I love you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Talk to you later. Say bye. Say bye bye. Say bye bye. Bye bye. Yes, sugar mama. Yeah, say bye. There you go. Tell them bye bye. Bye bye. You say bye bye. You move your lips, but ain't nothing coming out. High five. High five. Bye, y'all. Bye.